When you think of Frosh Week, you may think of excited students being welcomed to campus with activities, events, and obviously parties. But how does that happen in a pandemic? How does Frosh Week work? Joining us now with more is Esther Dang, Orientation Events Lead for Health and Wellness at Ryerson University in Toronto. Good to talk to you, Esther.
Thanks for having me here.
Okay, so Frosh Week is kicked off at your school. What does it look like this year?
Well, everything is online, so we try to have more interactive events. So instead of kind of models walking down a runway or concerts where it's just 1,000 people watching a performer, we have more interaction within students and with the performers and with the models. So it's more interactive and able to tell a story.
And how are people meeting each other?
They're actually meeting each other virtually. So a lot of students actually do meet each other online through Groove, student groups, and also tri-mentoring program that we have. So with mentors and mentees. So a lot of people are meeting online first and then meeting each other in person later on when we have in-person events when things go back into, I guess, normal.
Yeah, exactly. Whenever that's going to be. What kind of questions are you getting from the Frosh students?
Different like things about do we have events planned for them when they come back? So of course we do. So whenever they come back, whether it's the winter or next year or even during, I guess, fall or winter next year, we always have events planned for them later on.
Talk to me a little bit more about what events you've been able to create online to welcome students this year.
So instead of a 1-week orientation, we made it 2 weeks just to have more events planned for students. We always have the concert for them and any other things that from the past year was very successful for us. So that's the concert schedule that we have. We have it every single day from like 8 to 9 just to have students more excited about Frosh Week. So we have different A-listers, I guess, to come and a large following on Spotify. People to come just to get students excited, just to have more interaction. My coworker actually got a shout out from John Vinyl the other day, so it's something that would not happen if it was in person. So different interactions, more academic online orientations, allowing students to go even though if they're abroad or they're unable to commute to Toronto.
It's true. The accessibility is definitely, you're getting creative with that. Tell me a little bit about what the vibe is like. How are people reacting to this new format?
I mean, like, this also happened in the winter where events were online. Just because orientation week is a little bigger, there got more interest to the matter. But I feel like a lot of people already adjusted in the winter term. So the summer and the springtime seemed a little bit more normal. We do have a little bit more where helping students how to kind of convert online with more academic events. So a lot of academic events is teaching students how to talk to profs and stuff like that, just so they could have that transition easier from high school to university as well. So kind of teaching them how to use the resources we have at Ryerson.
Anything that you're doing right now, do you think you're going to keep for maybe next year or the years to come?
Yeah, so we're seeing what works and what doesn't work this year, just to have events like this for next year, just because a lot of students are from abroad during this time, are still traveling, or they're still unable to commute, just because residences and moving into off-campus residence, they don't start during Frosh Week. So a lot of students are still unable to commute to downtown during those times. So having these online virtual events do help students a lot. So we're going to see what works and doesn't and implement it for next year.
Awesome. Esther, thanks so much for your time.
Thanks so much for having me.
Thanks for watching. If you like this, be sure to subscribe here.
And you can check out more Your Morning videos right here.